Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Pirates will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Colorado's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers to that.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass is intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand, saying, look, this is who we are, this is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
Offense set on first down. He'll start this drive firing. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
From the 33, it's first and 10.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Touchdown, for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And this brings up a third down and identical situation, right? Like, do I want to be physical? Do I want to run the football? Do I maybe want to take a shot? It's always interesting. These situations in football always come down to aggressiveness. How aggressive do you want to be? Because, Palmer, you kind of know what kind of coverage you're going to get.
Yeah, and I think for this running back, too, knowing him, he's just super competitive. He's going to want an opportunity to get another crack at this right now and really sort of get himself lathered up into the rhythm of this game. I give him another shot toting the rock here on the road.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when they get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Chop. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They'll go to the counter. Shakes off the tackle. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Power football with the run. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Fires left. Wide open downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Fires toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
A quick pass to the left. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell if his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to hurt.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The offense lining up for a first down play. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to go up top on first down. Feeling some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire. And that linebacker showed that there.
Knocked off his feet.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the offense will go for it around midfield. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got his man. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads it downfield. He makes a grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Still looking on the move. And the sack all the way back at the 5. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. He's loose at the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Hold, offense. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They move to the 16. It's first and 10. He's going to pass. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're bringing heat. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
On the run, still looking. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Hold. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a second down play. Out of the gun, the inside give. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
And they'll miss the connection here.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect plan just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Pirates will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
They're trying to get to him. He's going to take off. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. And the Pirates are on the move. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown Pirates.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Wake Forest is going to enjoy the trip back to Winston-Salem after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there at home, and suddenly it's quite the resume.
The give to the back.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Quick pass on the fly motion. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. No return coming, he'll call for the fair catch. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Using his legs, it's Figueroa. At the 45 on his way. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. A run to the right. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
A really good play by this defense. Seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Caught in the backfield, it's Figueroa. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just a little off. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Running to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And they corral him at the 2-yard line.
What a 3rd down stop by this defense. 3rd down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the 4th and goal.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. Dances away. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Gets it out fast. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah, and you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this in this drive.
Bunch formation, trying to confuse the secondary. He's looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, they are fortunate to get that fumble back, but the clock is still ticking, and they've got to go and go now. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The Pirates inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. They'll try the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
You know, it's funny, in an age when there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Chop. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers that lead the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse